how premeditated do you think that was? Do you think it was on the day before they were setting up? Alex thought, I'm going to say, don't believe the hype, because it's an important thing to say because of everything that had led up to this point, and how big the hype had been, and how everyone was saying they were going to be the next band of a generation, they were going to be huge. And there's a lot of pressure in that, and I think saying it was kind of a way of releasing the pressure as well on themselves by saying that. Do you think it was something he just kind of off the cuff decided to say in his witty Yorkshire mind, or do you think it was something beforehand they discussed and he said, I might say this?
Well, I'm glad you brought that up, because I think if I had the opportunity to ask Alex one question, it might well be that, it's the one question I'd love to ask Alex, and he'd probably look at me like, "What are you asking me that for? What? Why?" You know
He'd
what I
probably
mean?
sit back I reckon he'd have a cigarette and he'd sit back and he'd go, and he'd have a sleeve rolled up and he'd sit with his head in the air, looking up, holding the cigarette, and he'd go, I can't quite remember, but I think if I were to look back now at what I would have done at that age, I think it would have been quite premeditated, in the sense that it was summing up everything we'd felt at that moment. And I think that's the vibe of the answer you'd get from it.